What's up, y'all? Welcome. It's Yolanda. And I'm in the house, babe. I'm in the building. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, hey, hey. It's my birthday. How y'all doing on this Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And so when y'all come in, can you do a girl a favor? Tap that like button. Let your girl know that you're here. And I'm a little tired, but hey, we gotta let that go. I got to get my grind, my groove on. So whoever pop in, that's cool. That's understandable. And for you guys that don't, that's understandable. Because I do understand it is what is today? I'm so tired. I'm so confused. It is a Saturday, and it is Valentine's Day. So thank you all for being here. Matter of fact, let me see what time it is. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock here where I'm at. So I'm on Central Standard Time. So how you guys doing? If you want, when you come in, please tap that like button. I understand. And if not, I mean, it's all good too. But again, welcome. So I just want to say hello. And we're back for another trivia slash asking some questions. So if you pop in and you show your girl some love, I really appreciate that. And it's all good. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody day going? What did you guys do for what did you all do for what's today? Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. What did you all do for Valentine's Day? Y'all can see what I'm doing. I am doing absolutely nothing. I am sitting here waiting, and that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm doing something. So if you guys come in, that's good. And if not, that's understandable. But I'm gonna keep checking to see when everybody come in. So right now I'm doing something. When you guys come in, I'll check in a little bit and see all who's here. Tony, yo man, I'm in the house. I appreciate that. I'm showing you girls some love. Y'all stopping in, saying hey. I'm gonna wait to see who else come in. It is a Saturday night, and I don't even know if anybody gonna pop in. Y'all probably out in the streets. Larry, hello, welcome. Everybody come in, y'all. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. It is trivia night. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. How's things going for you? How are you doing, Tony? You popping up with your video? You making something good in the neighborhood tonight? And how's everybody doing? What has everybody got going on for this? What do you call this? Valentine's Day. So you guys, we're gonna start trivia, but before we start it, I'm gonna wait for some more people to pop in for the trivia. So if you guys, like I say, get a chance, hit that like button. Look like a few people in here. Only got one like. Come on, y'all. Y'all gonna do better than that. So like I said, everybody might show up and they might not show up. It just varies. You know, it just varies. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, we here tonight. Whoever, depending on how many people that I get in tonight, I'm going to do the trivia. And if I don't get a lot of people in, like, you know, it's a Saturday, it's one of those nights, it's Valentine's Day, people are probably out to dinner, or they're just spending time with their Valentine. And so I understand if don't nobody really come in. If don't nobody come in, I'm not going to stay on. I'm just going to end the bad boy, and I'm just going to keep it going. But for right now, we'll wait, and we'll see who comes in. So again, what has everybody got going on? Those Tony, yo man, what you got popping off on this Valentine? Well, it's almost over with. Larry, what you got going on for Valentine's Day? You know, Gigi, hello, happy Valentine's, love. Gigi said, hey. Gigi Katz is in. So far we got a few people. I'm gonna wait till a few more people get in before we start playing a little trivia. You guys are having too long shut down. I got to make my way around to people's pages still. And you know, the other day, you know, there was 12 people that I'm subscribed to is all live at the same time. I tried to pop in a few, but I'm going to tell y'all something too. Because you're subscribed to people, and sometimes there's so many people live at the same time. I just say if you can pop in, if so, and if not, just try to do a replay and catch them later. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't, because it is challenging trying to go to all of those lives, watch all of those videos, and watch all of those shorts, and man, and replaying all that. You just can do what you can do. And then that's another thing. I would never go live if there was other people going live and I was neglecting myself. So you just have to put out what you have to put and do what you have to do. Catch everybody and catch up the best way you can, you know? Slim, hello. Happy Valentine's Day, Slim. Welcome. And thank you. Thank you for everything. I seen the pen and everything. So what we got going on? We're going to play trivia after a while. Those of you all that can stay, that's fine. If you can't stay, that's understandable. Like I said, it is Valentine's Day / weekend. Some people probably traveling with their you know, their sweetheart or whatever, or they're out to dinner or whatever they're doing, you know. So Slim, it says hello mods in chat. Slim saying hi. It says Tony, it says I'm cooking baked chicken and something else, not sure yet. Oh, okay. Slim said Tony hi. Slim says fact. Yes, Slim. I don't know how you're able to keep up, Slim. Man, you be busy all day long trying to show everybody support. Man, that's a challenging job. And it's a hard time for me trying to keep up too, just as well. It says Slim. It says same you. Most welcome. I appreciate that, Larry. It says, I gave my girlfriend her Valentine's stuff yesterday. Larry, can we ask, what did you get her? Did you get her like candy and stuff? Did you get her jewelry or flowers or what? Gigi says, Valentine's is a self-love day for me. I know that's right, Gigi. I'm with you on that one. For real, for real. I agree with you on that one. A self-love day. Take that time for yourself and focus on yourself. Michelle Slim said, hello, everyone. So you guys, we're going to still wait. We're going to give it a couple of more minutes, and we're going to just go ahead and start the trivia with the people that's in here. And if more pop in, they'll just miss it and oh well. And you guys go over there again, like I always say, connect. Check out other people's channels. If you guys want to drop your channels in here, or you want to drop somebody else, you know, whatever you want to drop, go right ahead. Especially mainly your channel, but people can see you. And so, as for right now, just check out everybody. That's all you can do. Support the best way that we can, because it is not easy, okay? So, like I said, anybody that stopped by, if you have to go, that's understandable. But another thing you guys got to realize, too, what I found, now I don't know how true it is. Can somebody help me? When you go in somebody's chat, don't you have to be there at least 3 minutes? Or is it 5 minutes for them to get credit? Because when I go in somebody's chat, if it's multiple people that are live at the same time, like the other day, it was so many people went live that I was subscribed to, and I just couldn't get to everybody's channel. So I try to go in, you know, 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. Because if you got this person that's live and they're an hour to another, there's no catching up. It's just no catching up. And then if you're working and you got, you know, everybody do have a life outside of YouTube just as well. At least I do. I don't know about y'all. But I got a life outside of YouTube. Okay, I'm just going to keep it real. All righty. So Larry said he got his girlfriend some candy and some jewelry. Okay, that's pretty cool. Candy and jewelry. I bet she liked that. I bet that was awesome. Yes. We got Tim. Tim, welcome. It says, good evening, Yolanda, and happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Tim. Same to you. And if Donna, I don't know if she going to pop in, tell her I said happy Valentine's Day. Slim is laughing. What you laughing for, Slim? Tony, your man, is speaking to Tim. So we're going to start trivia after a while, you guys, because I know y'all want to get back to y'all sweethearts, y'all Valentines. So I'm going to wait about another couple of minutes. Larry says candy and jewelry. That's pretty nice, Larry. Did she like everything you got for her, Larry? I know she loved the candy and the jewelry. What did you get her, like a tennis bracelet or like a necklace or something, or earrings or something? Whatever it was, just that you got her something was pretty cool. Slim Shadow says, you said you got life outside of YouTube, don't know about other. Well, I don't know because people might not have a life outside of YouTube, but I know I do. That's why some people be taking a break from YouTube, because I think after so long, you trying to go to all those pages and keep up with content, and then you trying to work and have a life outside of YouTube, baby. That can get pretty hard. I know it can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Slim said fact. All right, you guys, look like all that's in here is going to be in here. So it says, hey, Larry said, hey, Tony, yo, man. So whoever pops in, they pops in. If I get just y'all that's here, we're going to rock with it, y'all, okay? And maybe everybody will catch the live later. But again, everybody in the chat, if you're not connected, if you choose to connect, go right ahead. Go to everybody's page and just go from there. So again, I'm going to say welcome, everybody. It's Yolanda. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey. So I said my little title. So we're going to start with this trivia. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone, okay? So let's get it popping, y'all, because your girl tired. I be trying to, I said I was going to try to go live every day. But let me tell you, I be tired. And I almost didn't do it. But I said I'm going to go ahead and do it because your girl just so tired. And like I said, working, got a life outside of YouTube, trying to do YouTube, baby, it is not easy. I don't know how people do it. Tim Keene said, hello, everyone in the chat. It says, Larry said, yes, a necklace and bracelet. Slim says, hi, team. I got somebody in here. Where's Gigi at? Is she still in here? Gigi is not. Where's Gigi at? Is she still in here? Where is Gigi Katz? There she goes, Gigi. My girl, she be coming to my lives. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to get Gigi taken care of as a mod. Okay, now I got Gigi out of the way. Okay, I had to fix Gigi up in there because I kept seeing her coming in, but I'm thinking, why doesn't she have a little wrench thing? Okay. All righty, y'all. Let's get this started. And so let's go from here. Let's start off. Like I said, you guys stay as long as you want to. If you have to leave, you don't even have to announce it. Just leave. And I understand if you want to come back, come back. And I know y'all trying to work y'all way around, especially Slim. Slim be all over the place. Thank you, Slim, for everything that you do. Thank you, Slim. We can't thank you enough. And everybody in here, thank you. But Slim be on it. She be working from sun up to sundown. I want to ask you something, Slim. How many hours you be doing a day? You be grinding, sweetheart. You be grinding. And I love it. And Slim be, you know what? If y'all don't know about Slim, she is drama free. Trust and believe what I say, drama free. If you guys are not connected with Slim Shell, go over there and please, 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 I urge you to connect with her. She is drama free. She loves everybody. She's not competing. Guys, she don't have that jealousy and that envy. At least I haven't seen it. She's just down to earth. She there to do her thing. Only one time I misunderstood a comment one time, and I thought she was saying I didn't get over there, but it was a misunderstanding with her niece when she posted a picture. I thought she was trying to tell me I wasn't getting over. I'm like, girl, I got a job, but that's the only time. But I misread the comment because I was so tired. But beyond that, Slim be on everybody's page, be supporting and doing her thing. So yeah, Slim said a lot. She said a lot, but yeah, she is definitely drama free. Let me read this comment. Oh, no, Gigi, you are fine, sweetheart. Yeah, because I've been seeing you in the chat, and I noticed, I'm like, wait a minute, Gigi just doesn't have whatever you call them, little shield things. So, okay, let's get it started, y'all. Let's start off. I'm gonna do true or false questions, and I'm also gonna do just ask random stuff. I'm gonna kind of be all over the place tonight, so bear with me, okay? So I'm going to start off with something really, really easy. Which breed of dog has a blue and a black tongue? Which breed of dog, or what's the name of the dog that has a blue and a black tongue? Put it in the chat. What dog has a blue and a black tongue? They actually look like they have Kool-Aid on their tongue. What dog is that? Does anybody in the chat know? They're so adorable. A German Shepherd. No, Tony, yo, man, you're way off. It's not a, Tony Yeoman said a German Shepherd. It is not a German Shepherd. Gigi said, of course it can meet. Nope, it's not. Nope, Gigi, you're off too. This dog looks like they've been licking Kool-Aid. Tim says, I think Chinese. Nope. It says, no clue. I don't like dogs. Slim said, no clue. Okay, this dog, it has a blue and a black tongue. You guys don't Google, but I can't believe you guys don't know. I know you got to see this dog. Okay, I'll give you one more hint. So if I give this hint, it's going to give it away. I mean, think about it. What dog, there's only one dog has a purple and black tongue that looks like they eating out of the Kool-Aid pack. Y'all don't know, really? Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know which breed of dog it is that have a purple and a black tongue. It looked like they poured some Kool-Aid on the ground and they started licking the Kool-Aid and their tongue turned like purplish black. Y'all don't know which breed, huh? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys and see if you guys were surprised. It is a chow. Come on, you guys didn't know that a chow has the purple black tongue, look like they've been licking on Kool-Aid all day? Says, I don't know. Oh, you didn't know that one? Nobody knew it was a chow? Really? Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, it says Irish Jimmy. It says will be a chow chow. Yes, he said he got it. Irish said it's Jimmy. It was a chow. So they knew would be a chow, yes. It says, oh, that's true. I've seen them before. And nobody can answer it. Jimmy came in and just answered it. Irish Jimmy said, would be a chow. Chow chow. It says, oh, your neighbor has one. And then Gigi Katz says, oh, that's true. I've seen them before. So that's what it is. If you haven't seen a chow, well, I had my dog was mixed with chow and Akita, and his name is Bear, and he was a monster. So he had the curly tail, and his tongue it looked like he licked Kool-Aid, but he was half breed, and I got him as a pup, like a mud, but his tongue was purple black. And when I would walk him, kids would be like, why is his tongue that color, you know? But yeah, it says they look like a Lion King dog. You're absolutely right, Jimmy. Correct. So that's the answer for which breed of dog has a blue and a black tongue. And thanks whoever's giving the hearts. So I'm surprised that you guys didn't know that. I just knew y'all was going to jump on that right away, but you didn't. Okay. Let's continue on here. And let's go with some true or false questions. Okay, true or false? Okay, is your brain more active when you sleep at night? Your brain is more active when you sleep at night. Is that true or false? It says me, I'm tapping hard. I appreciate that. Jimmy said true. So that is true. When you are asleep versus being up, Slim Shell says true. Tim King says true. Yes. So you guys know that it is true that when you are asleep, your brain is more active. Does anybody know why? Is it because you are relaxed, you think, or what? Nobody have to answer that, but I just wanted to throw it out there. I just want to throw out there. So Tim King said yes. Slim Shell said yes. Tony Yo Man says true. Irish Jimmy says true. Yeah, and it is true. So we're going to continue. We're going to flip back and forth. And I got some easy ones too. And I'm going to have some difficult ones. Okay, let's continue on with the trivia. Who has the most Olympic medals, gold medals in the world? Who has the most Olympic medals in the world? Can anybody answer that? Jimmy says, because when you're sleeping, the brain still works to set the blood. Yes. Gigi Cass says Simone Biles. Nope. It's not Simone Biles. You would think it's Simone. She's not far, but no, it's not Simone Biles. Who has the most Olympic gold medals in the world. Do not Google, you guys. Well, I can't see if you Googling, but you know, Gigi got it. She said Michael Phelps. And then Tim King said Michael Phelps. Gigi came in with it first. Michael Phelps. First she said Simone Biles, and then she said Michael Phelps. And Tim came in after that with Michael Phelps. Correct. The person that holds the most Olympic gold medals is Michael Phelps. 24, I think it's 24. He has the most. That's a bad mama jam right there. You talking about swimming. I was on the swim team myself, but baby, he make me look like a turtle. That boy is bad to the bone. Do you hear me? Yes, Michael Phelps has the most. He holds the record for the most Olympic records. He holds the title. Yep, he holds the title. All righty, here we go again. Let's continue on. What is the largest organ in or on the human body? What is the largest organ in the human's body? The largest organ. Does anybody know? It says some people's bodies are just physical fit for certain sports. You're absolutely right, Gigi, and I agree with you. Just like some people's metabolism is better than others. The skin. Tim got it right. The skin. Tim got that one right. The largest, Tony Yo Man said the brain, nope. And then Jimmy said the stomach, nope. Tim got it right. The largest organ on the body is the skin. I kind of wouldn't have thought the skin. I would have thought like the heart or something too, but the skin. The stomach, you kind of would have think that Tony Yo Man said the brain, but no, it is actually the skin. The skin, okay? So we're going to continue on. Okay. Does anybody know the name of the most expensive cheese in the world? Can anybody name the most expensive cheese in the world? The most expensive cheese in the entire world. Cheese. And this cheese costs $600 to $1,300 per pound. Nope, Jimmy, not goat cheese. You got to say the name of the cheese, but it's not a goat cheese. It's very expensive. It can range from $600 to $1,300 per pound. Tony says stinky cheese. Nope. Be right back. Okay, Slim, take your time, hon. We'll be here for a few minutes. I appreciate that. It's not cheese puffs. Tim. Cheese puffs? I am so confused. It is not no cheese puff. The most expensive cheese in the world. You guys can't figure that out? It is very expensive. It goes up to $1,300 per pound. Maggot cheese? Nope. I'll give you guys a few more guesses if you want to put something else in. Gigi. The chirpa or some, nope. So you guys are not getting it, or you guys are cheese puffs. Tim, he keeps putting cheese puffs in there. It is not cheese puffs. It is called Plu cheese. Plu, P-U-L, like a Paul cheese. I think I'm pronouncing it right. P-U-L-E is the correct spelling of it. And that cheese is $1,300 per pound. And the reason why it's so expensive because of the milk. It's a certain type of milk that they have to use to make this cheese. And it is a long way from cheese puffs. I can tell you that. Okay? So, and I'm going to have to start doing like some type of giveaway of something, because I know G2 Country Girl was like, well, where do we win? It's called a Plu. Oh, I just scratched it out. P-U-L-E. It's a really expensive cheese. And Slim Shell, this cheese can go from $600 to $1,300 per pound. Okay? Let's continue on. That's what I put. Oh, I didn't see that, Tim. I'm sorry. Let me go back and look at that. Where's Tim at? You put cheese puffs. Is cheese puffs the same thing, Tim? Yeah, you put that twice. So wait a minute, Tim. Is cheese puff the same as the pulled cheese? I'm going back. I'm scrolling back. I see cheese puffs twice, Tim. He said that's what I put. I'm trying to go back and scroll. Does anybody go back in the chat? Tim said he put that in there. Do you guys see cheese puffs that he put in there, or is it just me seeing cheese puffs? I'm just curious. Okay, Tim. Okay, if that's what you said, but I didn't see it because I went back down the chat and I see where you put cheese puffs in there twice. And I was like, nah, it ain't no cheese puffs. I see cheese puff. Really? P-U-L-E. Let me see. I see P-U-F-F. So maybe y'all seeing something different. Okay, we'll give him that. It says, I see P-U-L-E cheese. Okay. All right. He said pulled cheese. I see P-U-F-F. And now Tony is saying P-U-L-L-E. Slim, it says P-U-L-E. Okay, we're just going to give it to Tim. It could have been a typo. Laugh out loud. Maybe I accidentally put the cheese puff. Okay, cause I'm about to say. I see cheese puff. I don't care what y'all saying. And I wear glasses. We got Chill Will in the house. Happy Valentine's Day, Chill Will. Welcome in. Chill Will Cruz says, hey, Yolanda, blessings to y'all in chat. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. She said I would do the replay. I appreciate that. And if not, that's all good because you always, and that's another thing. Whoever don't make it to my, so let me tell y'all something about me too. I really appreciate the hours. If you guys hit a replay, that's fine. But when you guys come to my chat, even if you don't stay the whole time, you guys, I'm not obligated to say y'all got to go watch it. I mean, it's cool because y'all here supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So even if you don't stay the same the whole time, don't feel bad. But you have to stay in somebody's chat. I think it's 3 minutes for them to even get credit for it or something like that. I have to check on that. So Tim said, LOL, maybe I accidentally put, yes, Tim, you accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay. As Slim says, chill high. Tony says, I meant pull. Okay, because I'm about to say all y'all misspelling stuff. Tim King says, happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies in the chat. So Tim is saying happy Valentine's Day. So Tim had it right. He just did, everybody did a typo. Even Slim Shell did a typo. Tony Yo Man. Instead of you guys putting the P-U-L-E, y'all put the P-U-F-F. Like cheese. Because Tim put it in there twice. And I was like, Tim, no, it's not cheese puffs. And then he did it again. I'm like, Tim, it is not cheese puff. When did cheese puff cost $1,300 a pound? And so I figured there was something going on. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's continue on. How many teeth does an adult dog have? A full-grown dog that's an adult. How many teeth does a dog have in their mouth? A full-grown dog. Does an adult dog have 1, 2, 5, 50, 100, or 1,000? How many teeth does an adult dog have? Oh, Slim, you real close. She said 30. You're a little bit off, though. Nope, it's not 30. Can we get some more guess? Tim said 40. Yep, 42. An adult dog has 42. 42 teeth in their mouth. Slim Shell said, I'm guessing. So for the record, Tim got that one. Slim said 40. It's 42. An adult dog has 42 teeth in their mouth. 42 teeth. Okay? So we're going to continue on, you guys. All righty. So this is another question here. Is this true or is it false? Tony Yo Man said, I meant 22. No, it's 42. It's 42, Tony Yo Man. So let's finish this. Remember, I'm going to throw in true, and I'm going to throw in true or false. Okay? Is it true that an octopus have 3 hearts? Is it true that an octopus has 3 hearts? 1, 2, 3. Or better yet, how many hearts does an octopus have? Slim Shell says true. She got it right. Slim got it. Tony Yo Man, nope. Slim got it. Tim got it. Slim Shell got it first. An octopus has 3 hearts. Good job, Slim. 3 hearts. And you know, you guys, I never knew that. I'm like 3 hearts, but yes, an octopus has 3 hearts. So it is true. Yep. So Slim said, thank you. Yeah, Slim was on that when she said that's true. Yep. And I didn't even know that myself. I really didn't. Because I'm like 3 hearts. Okay. Let's continue on. This is another, it says Chill Will. It says, I never knew that. I didn't either, Chill Will crew. When I seen that, I'm like 3 hearts. Why would an octopus have 3 hearts? But see, you learn something new every day. Okay, let's continue on with the trivia, you guys. Like I said, your girl be tired. So I didn't do a whole bunch, but I'm going to try to run on through it. It says, is this true or is it false? Does an infant have more bones than an adult? Does an infant have more bones than an adult? True or false? Slim shares, remember my niece and me and her was talking about that before. Okay. Yes, it's true. Slim got it. Tony Yo Man, nope. He said it's false. Slim got it. And Tim got it. It's true. An infant has more bones than an adult. Yes, they do. Them little bitty bodies got all of them bones. And they're so fragile. That's why you have to be very careful with infants and stuff like that. And then they got the little soft spot in the top of their head. But yes, infants has more bones than an adult in their body. So that is true. Okay. Benjamin, happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Benjamin. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. And you too. Thank you for stopping by. Slim said yes. Tim said true. Yes, it is true. Okay, here's another one. True or false? Is a shark considered a mammal? Yes or no? Is a shark a mammal? Is that true or false? Slim Shell says, my niece, 4 months old, I told her mom to hold her at 6 months. Yes, yes. Slim said false. Yes, it is false. Slim got that right. They are false. Tim King got it right too. Correct. You guys are on the money. I'm going to have to get some hard ones. I call myself trying not to have too many hard ones. So, yes. You guys got that one absolutely correct. Let me put this over here. Let's continue on. Slim is smiling. So, y'all doing good. Okay, here we go. Let's continue on. All righty. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here's another one. Y'all might have to take a wild guess, but we're just gonna, I'm throwing random stuff in there. Let's continue on. How many miles does a nurse walk during a 12-hour shift? How many miles does a nurse walk during a 12-hour shift? Is it 1 mile, 20 miles, 30 miles? Y'all just take a random guess. Does anyone in the chat knows how many miles a nurse walks in a 12-hour shift? Tim King said 5 miles. Tim is correct. A nurse walks from 4 to 5 miles a day on a 12-hour shift. 4 to 5 miles. That's like running a marathon, because I have run a 5-mile marathon. And that's like running a marathon. That's some exercise. I'm in the wrong field. I might need to go back to school and be a nurse so I can walk all day. They do a lot of walking. In 12 hours, our average nurse will walk up to 5 miles per day for their shift. Because my sister-in-law is a nurse. You know, nurses work 12 hours a day. Well, she work in a PICU with them little bitty babies and stuff. But I imagine she be all over the place. 12 hours, 12 hours. Man. Woo-wee. That's a lot of walking. And, ooh. Lord have mercy. Bless their hearts. That's about what Donna walks a day. Yes. Depending on your job, you can walk back and forth. And that's what I do sometime when I'm driving in the truck when the weather is bad. Remember I was doing my walking every day? I still do it, but I don't film it no more because I like to film when I'm outside. There's just too many people. But I walk throughout the Walmart all day. Anytime I'm in the shopping center or they're loading me, like I had to get unloaded at what do you call those, the malls, like when you go up to the malls, to the Macy's, I had to deliver. And while they was unloading me, they said give them a couple hours. I just went in the mall and I just walked back and forth. I'll go in Walmart, I'll walk. You can get some pretty good exercise just at work alone, less known at a shopping center. But yes, so to answer that question, you guys got that right. Nurse walks about 12 hours a day. I mean, he or she works 12 hours a day, and they walk up to 5 miles. Okay, since we on the nurses, does anybody in here know when the National Nurses Week is celebrated? When is the National Nurses Week is celebrated? What month of the year is the National Nurses Week celebrated? It says Tim King, her and my daughter work 12-hour shifts. Yeah, them 12-hour shifts ain't no joke. Baby, that's especially being on your feet. Does anybody know when the National Nurses Week is celebrated? Does anybody just have like a wild guess? What month? Slim said, She's thinking. Since we were on nurses, so, so you guys can remember, because nurses are celebrated. They are celebrated 1 month out of the year. What month is that? What month is National Nurses? May. Slim got it. Well, Tim had it first. He said May 12th, I think. Yep, Tim got it. May 6th through the 12th. So if you guys know any nurses or anything, like I said, I got 3 of them in my family, and it is celebrated May the 6th to the 12th. It is National Nurses Week. And they do a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Let me tell you. Man, I be watching my sister-in-law and then my cousin, man, them nurses, man, I take my hat off. Woo-hoo, I salute them. Especially working over there with them little babies and all that stuff they got to deal with. Man, that just breaks my heart and stuff. So, yeah. Yep. All righty, let's continue on. Oh, we still got a few of them here. Let me skip around. Okay, this is one that I'm wondering if anybody gonna know. Tim King says several nurses in my family. Yes, Tim King, salute them. And remember, anybody have any nurses, even if they're not in your family, salute them. Nurses, you just don't know. Even though doctors are there, but I'm gonna tell you, nurses go the extra mile. They work long hours and they are dedicated. Some of them are there for the paycheck, but a lot of them, that's their passion. Just like a school teacher, they love their job. And a lot of people say, "Oh, it must be." No. Now you probably got some that's probably there for the money, but the average nurse, especially, and you have to go through qualifications to work like an intensive care unit, which is the ICU unit, to work with the babies and what they call it the PICU. Well, depending on what hospital where you're at, but to work with all of that stuff, you got to be very good at your job, and that is a lot of patience and care and time. You got to make sure they take that. Oh, them nurses, man. Yes, I take my hat on. But so you guys remember that. Even if you just see a random nurse, you got a family member in the hospital, whatever. I know they did an excellent job. Before my husband had passed away, man, he was in them hospitals. Let me tell you, And before he had passed, he was in the hospital for 4 full months straight. Let me tell you, I had some nurses who was up there when I wasn't there, was an advocate for me. They was telling me like this and that. Nurses are phenomenal. Let me tell you, I salute them. Okay. All righty. All righty. Here's another one, you guys. Slim Shell. It says, off topic, congratulations on your 1K. You did that. You like, I appreciate that, Slim. It's hard, baby. It's hard. And I'm still grinding. I'm still grinding. That's why I'm trying to do these lives and pop up, man. Them watch hours ain't no joke. YouTube messing with people, boy, but I ain't even finna get into that. That's another time for that. Tim King says, my daughter-in-law is a nurse practitioner. Yes, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. For you guys don't know, everybody should know. That's a good question. You guys, does anybody know what a nurse practitioner is? Don't say nothing, Tim, because obviously you know. You already know. I know, yes. If you have, I only have one nurse practitioner in my family, just one. And they are, them nurses practitioner, they might as well. Okay, so does anybody tell, Slim Shell says, most welcome. Yes, I appreciate that, huh? So Tim just said that. He said his daughter-in-law is a nurse practitioner. She's very smart. She's a nurse practitioner. I'm going to tell you, that is a great accomplishment. Does anybody know what a nurse practitioner is? Can anybody, not you, Tim, because anybody know what a nurse practitioner is? Can you put it in the chat? What exactly are you doing, or how far have you advanced in your career if you're a nurse practitioner? Can anybody say that, or does anybody know besides Tim? I know he know what it is because he put it in there. I'll give you a few minutes. Everybody should know what a nurse practitioner is. Nobody knows? Going once, going twice. Nurse practitioner, can somebody define it for me? Going 3 times. Nurse practitioner, and I guess it's out there. Boom. So basically, a nurse practitioner is the highest level you can go in becoming a nurse. You are basically a doctor. And I'm just going to put it out there. That's my opinion. Because you can write prescription. You just can't write like narcotics. They basically do everything that the doctor does. Have you ever called your doctor's office and made an appointment and they said you're going to be seeing our nurse practitioner? That's what they are. The nurse practitioner basically does the same thing as the doctor does. They just right under them. Right under them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a courtroom with somebody, you got, or if you like an electrician and somebody working on the side of your apprenticeship or one like that. But a nurse practitioner, you like Georgia and Weezy, you moving on up to the top, and you are very, very smart, and you are doing your due. So just keep doing to all the nurse practitioner, all the nurses, and all of that. I take my hat off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep doing what you do. Okay, so while we on there, can anybody answer this question? How many years does it take to become a veterinarian? How many years does it take to become a veterinarian? Tim King, it says, yep, she sees a lot of patients. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And they're awesome. They are awesome. I only have one in my family, though, but yeah. And he's a guy. Because he was a nurse first. And well, he's still, and I'm just saying he's a practitioner now. So, how many years does it take to be a veterinarian? Does anybody know? 8. Tim got it. 8 years. And of course, Tim, you could go further. Y'all know the procedure. Of course, you got to do resident. If you add extra, another 3 years, another 5 years. But the average, just to start off to be an average veterinarian, it takes 8 years of schooling if you want to become. So all y'all that's in the chat, that's in the bushes, or anybody, I tell my grandkids, 8 years to become a veterinarian. Then you got different fields from different doctors. You got surgeons, you got heart, you got specialists. You just gotta, like when your kids are going off to college, like my girls, especially if they're honor roll, they're straight A's or whatever the deal, like my granddaughter, they'll get scholarships to help you, because let me tell you, going to college and especially medical school, well, law school too, I ain't gonna lie, it's very expensive. College is not cheap, and it's just mind-blowing what it costs to go to school now. And I mean, hey, it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So hey, but yeah, so it takes 8 years and a whole bunch of money, unless you got a whole bunch of loans or somebody gonna pay it, but that's another story for another time. So 8 years, and then of course you got resident, you got all kind of extras with that too, just as well. I don't know any veterinarians, but I know they rock. Well, I don't know them like that in my family, but I used to do stray and rescue because I love animals, and I did work at a veterinary office. I volunteered just to help out, and that was years ago though, and I loved it. We used to go around, and yeah, it's very expensive, very, very expensive. This veterinary office that I used to work for, years ago, you talking about way before I started driving, because of my love in animals, we would go around, and he would, this doctor was phenomenal. I don't even think he's in business anymore. But anyhow, long story short, he used to go around and find stray and rescues and, like, you know, give them medicine and their shots, and like he had all this little stuff, and he would check them out. I mean, you got some good doctors, whether you're a vet or pediatrician, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, dental hygienist, whatever you want to name it. Podiatrist. My husband had a great doctor, was a podiatrist. I'm telling you, man, some of these doctors, you guys, you know, not all doctors are equal, but you got some good doctors. And that's what made me mad. I had the same dentist for over 30 years, and she freaking retired on me. Now it's a challenge. And then I had the same gynecologist for years. So my gynecologist, believe it or not, you guys, my gynecologist and my dentist was married to each other. Can you believe that? And I had both of them for over 30 years, and they both are retired. So I had to go find another dentist and another, well, personal physician / gynecologist. I mean, y'all men might not want to hear it, but I'm just saying. And my eye doctor that I had now, I have been wearing glasses now probably 10 years since I got glaucoma, and I've had the same doctor for the 10 years. So when you find a good doctor, it's like finding a good friend. And if y'all know how hard it is to find good friends nowadays, if you get a good doctor, hang on to them. Okay? And so once, like I said, once my two other doctors, you know, Dr. Hershey, oh girl, she been retired for a minute though, but I'm telling you, that was my boo. Let me tell you, her and her husband, boy, they was, you know, he was a gynecologist, specialty physician. He specialized in different things, and she was my dentist for years, and I sure really miss her, Dr. Hershey. I really miss her. Oh, that was my girl, boy. She kept your girl in check with her teeth, but I really miss her. And it took me a while to find a good dentist that I want. And I ain't going to name the dentist. I don't even like the dentist that I got now, but I done went through 3 of them, and I don't like none of them because they all suck. But that's another story for another time and another day. Okay, let's continue on with this. This should be another easy one, you guys. Okay, who was the first African American to play in the major league? Who was the first African American to play in the major leagues? Oh, you guys should know that. Not even just for Black History Month, name it any month. Who was the first African American to play in the major league? Come on with it, y'all. Come on with it. Come on, come on, come on with it. That one's got to be an easy one. Somebody, anybody, scream. Oh. Anybody know? I know y'all ain't looking at the TV and trying to check it out. Who was the first African American to play in the major leagues? Tim says, maybe Robinson. You got it. Jackie Robinson. Tim King got it. The first African American to play in a major league, which was baseball, that was Jackie Robinson, the first African American to play in a major league, getting a paycheck along with it. And he was bad to the bone. Here's to you, Mr. Robinson. Yes, Jackie Robinson. I salute you, my man, my boy, my dog. Mr. Jackie Robinson himself was the first African American to play in the league, and it was baseball. Okay, so Tim King got that right. Okay, what was the name of all of the Black military pilots in World War II? What was the name of all of the military pilots in World War II? Hello, Yolanda. Hello, Marina. Welcome. Hey, I got to come back over there and check you out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just doing our little trivia. We're going to wrap it up in probably about 10 minutes. We're almost done. Maybe 15, give or take. We've been on here a minute, but I'm welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you for coming in. And I really appreciate that. So, you guys, we on it. It says, what was the name of all of the black military pilots in World War II? Does anybody know their name? Tim got the last one. Jack Robinson. So now we need to know, what was the name of all of the black military pilots in World War II? Does anybody know? Come on, y'all. Y'all should know this. Can nobody answer this? I know y'all read the book and seen the movies. Marina says, Happy Valentine's Day to you and everyone in the chat. Oh, thank you, Marina. Marina is telling everybody Happy Valentine's Day. Anybody in the chat don't know the name of all the black military pilots? Come on. Is there design pilots don't know it's spelled if it's right? Design, no. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to be playing. Y'all haven't read the book or seen the movie? Wow. Slim Tuskegee, there it is. Whoop, there it is. The Tuskegee Airmen. They were known for all the black pilots back in World War II. Marina got it. Yes, yes, yes. So Slim is speaking to her. So it's the Tuskegee Airmen, and they were pilots. If you guys read the book, watch the film, do the documentary, it is just mind-blowing, and it is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Heartbreaking, but good. I mean, oh man, that's something else. That is something else to see. Slim. It says Juicy, hi. Hello, Juicy, welcome. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. I learned a new one. Yes, Tim, if you ever get a chance, when we end the chat, if you want to know anything about the Tuskegee Airmen, you can look it up. It's a very interesting story. Very interesting. And it is something else. Yes. That is something right there. Yep. With all what they went through and the stuff back in World War II, check it out if you get a chance. Okay, you guys, let's continue. Welcome, Juicy. It says stopping through. I really appreciate that. Happy Valentine's Day. And I thank you for coming through, Juicy Lady. I've been over to your page since we connected. I'm going to get back over there. 11 like done. I appreciate you throwing out that like. Thank you, Juicy. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And a happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Thank you so much for stopping through. Okay, let's continue on. Marina got that one right off of the top. Okay, so let's continue on. We got a few more because Black History Month, but you know, it's a history month for everybody, just not black. This is some, whether it's a black history or whatever history, we should all know history, period, all the way around. All the way around with all cultures. We got to know a little something, something. You know, I started to break it down and bring in some stuff. Because, you know, if you guys don't know, you know, my family is like a, I say you a rainbow. My family is like a rainbow. We got, woo, baby, we got Asians, we got Mexicans, we got blacks, we got whites. We even got, what is a Samoan? My cousin, I mean, it's just like, woohoo. Y'all ever come to my family reunion, y'all gonna be like, dang, girl, what y'all got going on? We got Skittles, we got every flavor, okay? Period, bottom line. So there's a little bit of history to learn from every culture, just like with music. When I was in school, if you study music, see, this is the thing that gets me. If you study music or you're a music teacher, you have to know jazz, you have to know blues, rock and roll, hard metal, gospel, R&B, hip hop, you name it. You got to know it, opera, because you're a music teacher. That's what you study. You can't just pick a certain type of music to practice. Well, you might can put that in your culture, but if you are a music teacher, and I know if I was a music teacher, I'm going to know every type of genre of music. I don't care. I'm going to know from rap to R&B. I'm going to know country. I'm going to know so many different musics, jazz, blues, rock and roll, hard band, metal, rock. I'm going to know it all, baby. Okay, I'm going to be bumping my head and the whole 9 yards. Marina is speaking. Juicy is speaking to Marina. It says, Tim, it says, got to go pick up Donald from work. Try to jump back on in a few. Okay, Tim, if we still here, jump on. And if not, you can pick up where we left off at. You left off at 55 minutes. So if you remember that. So if you and Donna want to come at, you could just go on and hit the video and scroll. Fast forward it to 55 minutes. And that's where we left off at, Tim. If you want to check the end, you know, to hear the other answers. Tell Donna I said hello in case, you know, y'all might not make it back. And, you know, we might be done with the chat. But remember, you left off at 55 minutes. Okay, Tim? Okay, you guys, let's finish up real quick. And tell Donna I said happy Valentine's Day. Okay. Who was the first black woman to win an Academy Award? The first black woman to win an Academy Award. Does anybody know that? The first black woman to win an Academy Award. Can anybody answer that? The first black woman to win an Academy Award. Oh boy. The first black woman, oh, I don't need that, to win an Academy Award. No, Marina, it's the first black female woman. Oh, you talking about Cicely Tyson. I mean, wait a minute. No. I know who you talking. Okay, no. Nope, no. The first black woman to win an Academy Award / Oscar. It says Tony. It was Mother something. I forgot. Nope. You're not. Nope. Y'all are not even close. Come on, y'all got to know. If I know my black, no, job. I don't be doing all that, y'all. Let me stop. Because some of these things I do have to make sure I'm correct with the answers. But I do know a little something. So y'all, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes. We're going to go one. We're going twice. I'm going to say it again. The first black woman to win an Academy Award / Oscar. The first black woman. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Her name is Hattie McDaniel. Hattie McDaniel. She was the first black female to win an Academy Award / Oscar. Oh, Tony O'Man is speaking to Marina. So remember that, you guys, for the future, if anybody ever asks you, say, hey, who was the first black female to win an Academy Award? Just remember it was Hattie McDaniel. Hattie McDaniel. Marina said, oh, yes. Yes. Remember that, y'all. Come on. This is Black history. I mean, Black history is every day. We need to know stuff about each other and all nationalities. Now, even majority of this stuff, I know. Some of this stuff I know. Well, not all. Some of it I have to make sure I was correct on it. Though, but the Black history, and so I picked up on a lot of it every month when I was coming up. You know, my grandmother, my mom used to ask Black history things and stuff like that. You know, just how I know, like with Rosewood. If you know anything about Rosewood, if not, watch the movie, read the books. You know, Malcolm X. You know, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. You know, I can go on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. But that's for a whole nother day, you guys. Okay. Does anybody know when was pickles invented? When was pickles invented? Marina said, marathon of life. Imitation. Yeah. Does anybody know when was pickles invented? Y'all gonna be surprised. I hope somebody got to know this, because this one blew me away. Does anyone know? Tony said 1825. You way off. Does anybody know when was pickles invented? Marina said, okay, Marina Latrina said 1918. Nope, you're off too. Actually, Tony was closer than you. So come on, you guys, think. Pickles was invented a long time ago. Does anybody in the chat can put in when was pickles invented? Pickles. Think about it. Pickles, cucumbers. When were they invented? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys we're going to Tony, your man, says 1745. You're getting close, but you still way off. You're getting close. Nobody know when pickles was invented. We're going once. We're going twice. When was pickles invented? When was pickles invented? Well, I'm going to tell you guys when pickles was invented. Pickles was invented over 4,000 years ago. 24 BC. 24 BC. Pickles was invented over 4,000 years ago. 24 BC. I never knew. Did you know that? Fashion by Jamaica Girl. It says, have a blessed night. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. I came over there to your page. I have to check you out some more. Thank you for stopping in. I love those outfits that you're rocking over there. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love them. And what you and your husband are doing over there. You got an awesome channel. Awesome channel. It says Marina before my time. I know that's right. Way before all of our times. So in case you guys are wondering what Marina is talking about, I asked the question, when was pickles invented? Pickles was invented over 4,000 years ago. Okay? Back in 24 BC. Way before all our times, okay? She said way before my time. Girl, that was way before my grandmama, my great-grandmama, my great-great. Child, please, that was way before all our... Girl, please, I can't even count back that far. Okay, Fashion by Jamaican Girl says, thank you. You're welcome. And thank you for coming to my channel and stuff. If you guys want to connect with anybody, go right ahead. So now you guys know, if anybody asks you when was pickles invented, you could say over 4,000 years ago, back somewhere in BC, 24 BC. Okay, here we go. Here's another one, you guys. What is the longest living animal on Earth? The longest living animal on Earth. Can anybody answer that? What is the longest living animal on Earth? I guess you can call it animal, whatever, but either way, anybody know? Trevor Lachey, a turtle. Nope, you think about that turtle. I thought the same thing, that freaking turtle. Because them bad boys can live up to 100 and some years, but this one right here got them. The longest living animal on Earth. Y'all gonna be blown away. Okay, Marina said a snake. Girl, do you know a snake wish they can live long? A sea turtle, no, Tony. You know, Marina, it can't be a snake because them hawks snatch them snakes up. So they ain't gonna live too long because they're gonna be on somebody's table. But Tony, yo man, nope, it's not a sea turtle. The longest living animal on Earth. Tony is pretty close when he said a sea turtle. Marina. Come on, you guys. Think outside of the box. Y'all read books. Y'all look at the TV and the news. The longest living animal on Earth. You probably even learned this in school. Well, it depends on what. Well, I don't know. Depending on when you went to school too. You could have went to school back in 1950. Maybe they wasn't teaching this in school. Who knows? The longest living animal on Earth. So, Tony, your man said a whale. No, Tony, yo man, not a whale, but you are still getting close because you are talking about, I'm going to give you a hint. You know why Tony, yo man, is getting close? Because he's talking about the sea. I'll give you guys a hint. This creature, animal, whatever you want to call it, it's a weirdo looking thing. It lives in the sea. There it is. Marina got it. The glass sponge. Absolutely right. Marina got it. The longest living animal. I don't know what you would call it because it lives in the sea, so I don't even know how you would classify it as a sponge. I mean, as an animal, but that's how it's noted, you know, in the books and stuff. The longest living animal on Earth is called a glass sponge, and it lives up to 10,000 years or longer. That's a long freaking time. 10,000 plus years. The glass sponge is the longest living animal out there. A glass sponge. In case you guys didn't know, a glass sponge. Alrighty, let's continue on. Yep, Marina got it. She got it. The glass sponge. Yes, absolutely. That's good, girl. You did good on that one. Okay, who invented the cell phone, and in what year did the first cell phone, came out? The name of the person who invented the cell phone, and what year did the cell phone come out? Do you guys know the first year of the cell phone? Do you guys remember? I remember. I seen it on TV. Because I didn't know what was going on. I was like, Mom, what is that? And they was big, all big and clocky. Y'all remember them big old cell phones that look like a big old walkie-talkie? Who invented the cell phone, and what year was the cell phone invented? Y'all can answer either one. You can say the year or the person. Does anybody know the year that the cell phone was invented? Or who invented it? Who invented the cell phone, and what year was the cell phone invented? Man, y'all can't answer none of them, boy. Tonight, huh? Okay, Marina got it. I'll go with the last name. She said Cooper. Marina said she don't know what year. It was Martin Cooper that invented the cell phone. April the 3rd, 1973. 1973 is when the first cell phone came out. And the gentleman that invented them was Martin Cooper. He invented the first cell phone April the 3rd. He made a phone call with the first phone call in 1973. It was Martin Cooper that invented the cell phone. Okay? All righty. So we're gonna continue on. We only got a couple more. We're almost there, you guys. We'll probably hit this at an hour and a half. Well, we got a few more. Here's one real quick. Does anybody know the best-selling book of all times? What is the number one book in the world that has been the number one seller since books has been around? Y'all should know this one. This was easy. My grandmother told me this when I was a child. She said, you can't go wrong with this here book. If you ain't got no other book, baby, you better have this book right here. This book is going to educate you more than the schools themselves. That man, she used to preach to me all day long about this here book. Come on, y'all. What is the best-selling number one book of all times? The Bible. Yes, baby. Ching, 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 ching. Bingo. Tell me what time it is. The best-selling book of all. You can Google that bad boy. The number one best-selling book of all time. And it says it's number one on the list since books was made. Is the Bible, baby. And I'm talking to your atheists out there too, just as well. Now, let me stop. But the number one selling book of all times is the Bible. Ching, ching. And Marina got it right. Ching, ching, ching. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, hey, hey. Alrighty, y'all. Let's keep this party jamming, because we know y'all lovers want to get back to y'all lovers. Spell the word banana. Banana. Can I have a banana and some cookies? Spell the word banana. Banana. Spell the word banana. Please, somebody put the word banana in the chat. Spell the word banana. I know you guys, I'm going to have to give a giveaway. B-A-N. Oh, yep, she got it. And the reason why they said that banana is always misspelled. The average person spelled the banana as B-A-N-N-A-N-N. They put too many N's in the word banana. And I didn't know people misspelled banana like that, but Marina spelled it correctly. M-A-N-A-N-A. Most people spell banana M-A-N-N-A-N. Man, that stuff is a tie twang. A tongue twister. So what I'm trying to say is banana, the correct spelling of banana is not B-A-N-N-A-N-A. It's B-A-N-A-N-A. A lot of people don't know that though. So I'm putting it out there, okay? We got Ivy in the house. Hey, Ivy, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in the chat. We doing our little trivia. And we're almost done. We still got a few more minutes, though, but welcome. And if you want to go back and check some out later and the replay and listen to them, that's cool. If not, I appreciate you just being here. Because like I always say, anybody in the chat, y'all ain't got to go back and watch that chat. I just appreciate you being here. Okay, so let's continue on. All righty, and I know Marina probably gonna get this, but that's okay though, cause she knows. I know she know. If I tell you guys I have to go pick up my load, for all you guys don't know, I drive a semi, I drive a rig, right? We speak military time, right? So if I tell you I have to go pick up a load at 17:45, what time is that? What time am I saying that I'm gonna pick up a load? I need to pick up my load tomorrow at 17:45. 17:45. What time is that? IV got it, 5:45 p.m. Correct. If I had to pick up a load at 17:45, yep, Marina got it right. Tony, oh, a lot of y'all got it right. Okay, cool, cool. So you good for that. So, okay, I said, now here's another one that goes along with that. I have to deliver my load Monday at 1300. What time is that? I have to deliver my load Monday at 1300. What time am I saying I have to deliver my load? Yes, military time. 1 p.m. IV got it. Military time, yes. He got it. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. 1300 at 1 p.m. Okay? So we're going to continue on. For a family trip to Disneyland for a family of 4, how much would you spend for 3 days and 2 nights? You got a Marina at 1 o'clock. Yep, IB got that one first. He hit it on the nose. If you go to Disneyland and you are a family of 4 and you're going to stay 3 days and just 2 nights, how much, average, just give a ballpark, how much are you going to spend? Just do a ballpark figure. And that is a trip to Disneyland for a family of 4. 3 days and 2 nights. Marina, $5,000. You pretty close. Marina said 4,000 to 5,000. I'm going to give you that. The average family to go to a trip to Disneyland for 3 days and 2 nights, it ranges. It depends on different things. But the lowest is 2,500 and the highest is 4,500. So you were right, Marina. Well, you were in that ballpark, but that's good enough right there. So let's continue on. We got a few more and we're almost done. Okay. Who is the greatest speller in the world? Who is the greatest speller of the world that holds the record? This person is the #1 speller in the world. The #1 speller in the world. Does anybody know the person's name? Nobody knows? The #1 speller in the world. Nope, you can't Google it. Well, I'll tell you, first of all, I'll give you a hint. It is a male. And he is 13 years old. And he is from Allen, Texas. He is the #1 speller. He's held the title for years, for a long time. Or I don't know how long he gonna hold it, because he's only 13. But he is the #1 speller in the world. He can spell. This boy can spell anything. I watched him. I used to love watching spelling bees. So going once, going twice. Faheza Zaki is his name. He is from Allen, Texas. He holds the title for the world's best spelling person in the world. I guess I'm saying that right. The best spelling person in the world. Whatever. I'm getting tired, y'all. We're almost there. Okay, let's continue on. Hold on. Alrighty. Who was the first African American Supreme Court Justice? Who was the first African American Supreme Court Justice? Does anybody know that? The first African American Supreme Court justice. Nobody knows? Who was the first African American Supreme Court justice? Nobody knows? Marshall, you got that right, Tony, your man. Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall was the first African American Supreme Court justice. Thurgood Marshall. For you guys didn't know? Okay, I thought somebody would answer that faster, but y'all, okay, we got that, we got that. Okay, we got another one. Tell me, is this true or is it false? Broccoli was banned from the White House. Is that true or false? Broccoli was banned from the White House. Is that true or false? Broccoli. Okay, Marina said true. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Broccoli was banned from the White House by President George W. Bush in 1980. He had the nerve to ban broccoli. I ain't even finna get off into that. But y'all, I know y'all seen all of that, right? Okay. Is this true or false? The man who invented Pringles was buried in a Pringle can. Is that true or false? The man who invented Pringles, the potato chips, was buried in a Pringles can. Is that true or false? Come on with it, y'all. Pringles. Y'all know Pringles, the potato chips? Okay, so far Marina got false. IV got false. Anybody else? The man that invented the Pringles, was he buried in a Pringles can? So IV said false. Marina said false. Anybody else? Before I give y'all the answer, going once, going twice. The man who invented Pringles was buried in a Pringle can. It's true. Believe it or not, it is true. Yes. The man that invented Pringles was buried in a Pringles can. You got to think about it. People get crimp, he's at, I ain't gonna go there, but y'all know. It is actually true. He got buried. They buried him. Well, I don't know if they're gonna say buried him. It must be his ashes, the way I see it. But hey, that's another story. So remember that if anybody ever asks you about Pringles, just say the man that invented Pringles was buried inside of a Pringles can. So he must have been his ashes. I don't know how they go bury him in a can. I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's continue on. All right. Here we go. Is this true or is this false? Before becoming the Queen Elizabeth II was a trained mechanic. Is that true or false? Before she became the queen, we are talking about Queen Elizabeth II, she was a trained mechanic. Is that true or is it false? We're talking about Queen Elizabeth II. Before she became the queen, the queen, she was a trained mechanic. Is that true or is it false? Okay, and Marina got it right. Yes, Queen Elizabeth II was a trained mechanic. She was a trained mechanic. I never knew that, my doggone self. I never knew that. Okay, so we're going to continue on. Is this true or is this false? The peak of Mount Everest was once under the sea. Is that true or false? The peak of Mount Everest was once under the sea. Is it true or is it false? Oh, my nose gets stopped up. The peak of Mount Everest was once under the sea. Is it true? IV got it. It's true. Yep. IV got it. The peak of Mount Everest was once under the sea, and it is absolutely true. Whoever put true, it is true. So y'all remember that? Okay, we got a few more, y'all. We're knocking them out the box. We're almost there. Let's continue on. Oh my nose, Lord have mercy, mercy, mercy. Where are we at here, y'all? Okay, here we go. All righty. Can anybody name? You can name one. Okay, so it's how many? Okay, first of all, it's, let me see, which way should I phrase this? Well, I'm going to tell you, first of all, what the question I'm going to ask, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There's only 4 states that allow this. But I need you to name at least one state. Name one state out of the 4. It's 4 of them. Name one state where you can get married at any age. You could be 7, 8, 9, 10. You could be whatever age. With, I guess, parental permission, I guess they sign off. There's only 4 states that you, in the United States here, we're not talking about outside of the States. There's 4 states. Can anybody name one state that there's no age limit that you can get married? Long as your mom or dad. Marina said Florida. Nope, Florida is not on the list. I thought Florida myself too. Can anybody name one state? It's 4 of them. If you can name all 4, you're doing good. Can anybody name all 4 states or one state? Tony got it. He said Mississippi. Mississippi. Yep. Mississippi is 1. Can anybody name any more states? There is 3 more. Nope, Alabama is not on there. Tony got the 1, Mississippi. Does anybody know the other 3 states where you can marry, doesn't matter what age you are? There's 4 states. 4 states that you can get married in. Not Texas, nope. I mean, and these states kind of shocked me. Not Texas. Can anybody name one more state? Nope, not Tennessee. Going once, going twice. There's 4 states. Marina, Cali, yes, Cali. So we got 2 so far. California and Mississippi. There's 2 more states. Tony said Louisiana, nope. 2 is 4 states. Y'all got 2 of them right. California. Oh man, California and Mississippi. There's 2 more states that you can get married at any age. You just have to have your parents to sign, or somebody in charge of you that's over you to give consent, to sign off. There's 2 more states. Does anybody know the other 2 states where you can get married in, and it doesn't matter how old you are? Not in New York. No, New York don't play that. They ain't going for that. Oh, no, New York is not on the list. Oh goodness, my nose just got stopped. Okay. So we're going Iowa, nope. So we're going once, we're going twice. We got 2 more states. The 2 states so far, you already said that you don't have to, you could be any age, no matter what age. It's California and Mississippi. The other 2 is not Utah, Marina. The other 2 is Oklahoma and New Mexico. Oklahoma. So you got 4 states that it doesn't matter your age, long as your parents signed a little paper. It's California, Mississippi, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. You could be any age and get married to somebody. All righty. Let's continue on. Does anybody know how long was the longest pregnancy? So for you guys, especially the men that don't know, first of all, can somebody tell her how long does an average woman carry a child? Does anybody know how many months? Don't be doing no weeks like people be doing weeks. Just say months. Please say months. Like, how long is a woman pregnant? Is it 1 month, 2 months, and 3 months? How many months does a woman carry a child? Does anybody know? Well, I know the women should know. 10 months. Whew. Oh, so you're saying, Marina, somebody be pregnant for 10 months? The average woman carries a child for 9 months. So we're gonna go with the question. The question is, though, there's a lady that carried a baby for a time, and how many days or how many months did this lady carry her child? 407 weeks. Nope. The question is, how long did the longest woman in the world carry a child? I might not be saying it right. So you know what? Because I'm getting tired. This one is not coming out right. Let me go ahead and break it down. So basically what it is, I'm just going to tell this to you. This is just a fact. Back in 1945, there was a lady named Beulah Hunter. She was out of Louisiana. Listen, the Lord get tired. She was out of Los Angeles, California. She carried her daughter for 12 months. That's 375 days. Well, of course, you got 375, 374, leap year, whatever. But anyhow, the longest pregnancy in the world was by Beulah Hunter. She carried her daughter for 375 days, which is 12 months. That is the longest time a woman has carried a child that is documented. That was back in 1945. 1945. Beulah Hunter from Los Angeles, California, carried her daughter for 375 days, which was 12 months. The average woman carries a child for 9 months. 9 months. But I'm quite sure there's maybe longer or shorter, just haven't been documented, you know? So that's just how it is. Alrighty. Does anybody know when is National Cookie Day? When is National Cookie Day? What month is National Cookie Day? Does anybody know that off the top of their head? There is a day that is called National Cookie Day, believe it or not. Oh, my chair need oil. Anybody take a wild guess? What month is National Cookie Day? And then we got a few more and we're going to wrap it up. Because I'm starting to read crossword because I'm getting tired. Does anybody know when is National Cookie Day? Yep, December. You got it, girl. National Cookie Day. It's December. Okay? There was a few more. Okay, I'm finished with that one. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Finished with that one. Hold on. All right, y'all. We got a couple more. We're about to wrap it up. We did excellent. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Does anybody know? I mean, not does anybody know, Lord. You see, that's what I said. I'm getting tired because I've had a long day. Okay, this is a true or false question. Okay, the voice of Yoda in Star Wars, in the Star Wars film, was performed by the same person that did Miss Piggy. Is that true or is that false? Is that true or is that false? The voice of Yoda in Star Wars, the movie, was performed by the same person that did Miss Piggy. Is it true or is it false? Is it true or is it false? Marina got it. It is true. The person that did the voice for Yoda, that's the same person that did the voice for Miss Piggy. So it is true. So Marina got that right. She been studying. She been reading her books or doing something, keeping up with it. So we down to our last question, y'all. We're going to call it a night. We stayed here an hour and a half, and I appreciate everybody that's here that came in and rock with your girl on this Valentine's Day and everything. IV, let me see, IV. IV is speaking to Tony Yo Man. I don't know if he in here. He be popping in, and I think his phone just be running. I don't even think he be in the chat. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. He might be in there. I think dude be doing stuff. I don't know what he be doing. So, but at the end of the day, sometimes I guess he pop in and pop out. You know how people go into live and they'll sit their phone down and they be like washing dishes or be done went to the store. Because I ain't even lie. Sometimes I be in people live And man, I be trying to do stuff and I just sit it down and I come back 4 or 5 people be to say something to me. I be like, damn, excuse me. But okay, let's finish with this last question. So I don't think he in here, no, Ivy. I think he pops in and out or something. Maybe he doing, I don't know. But I ain't seen him in a minute for that last question back there. We squirrel back. Okay, let's continue on. So we did that Yoda one. We got that one. I think, wait a minute. So we did Yoda. I think that was it, y'all. Let me go through. We might have answered them all. Yep. Okay, we got one last one. Does anybody know when National Bosses Day? What month is Boss Day? What month is the National Boss Day? If you have a month, when do they celebrate National Boss Day? Does anybody know what month? You might not know the day, but what month? If you have a supervisor or a boss, when do you celebrate it? Nope, not August. You're pretty close though. Not August though. When is National Boss Day? What month is National Boss Day? I got a few more hard ones, but I'm not gonna get on that because y'all, my nose is messing back up. And I don't know, it's allergy. I'm starting to get tired too. Because I'm half reading stuff. And I don't know if these allergies is bothering me. Something's going on though, but I got to fix it. But I'm gonna do some questions that are a little bit different. IV got it. Yep, IV got it. So in case you guys don't know, that there is a such thing as National Boss Day. And a lot of people didn't say that, and IV got it. It is in October for National Boss Day. So if you have a boss and you're around them, remember, it is in October. So IV got that. But you guys, we had fun. I'm going to try to catch up on everything the best that I can with people. Now, I know, Ivy, did you go live? It says, I guessed it, Ella. But you are absolutely right. It is October, yeah. And just think you guessed that and you got that right, huh? That's crazy how you guessed that and got that right. So we did, I'm checking to make sure we did everything. So, okay. Yeah, we got everything. Hold on, y'all. Oh, my nose. Yep. Alrighty, y'all. But we got everything down there. It says, I guessed it, LOL. I went live this and yesterday morning. So I think I seen that, but I couldn't remember because I stopped in between trying to answer comments because I be working and multitasking. And I think when you went live, I got to catch a recap, and I always got to, I think Jolia too. And I think Marina, she just put out a video. It was a Valentine stuff. And then G2 Country, there's a lot of people got stuff. So I got to make my rounds. If I don't get to it tonight, I'll get to it through the middle. I always hit a recap on it. And then if not, what I'll do too, IV, you went live on this page, not your shelf page. And I see when you put out the notification, I told you, if I don't be rolling, I'm going to stop through. And then I try to still do my content because I got to, I got to put mine out there too, and I got a live. So I try to catch up. But IV, I'm going to have to do a replay on yours. And I try to be in live. Like I know Jolia went live. She did a pop-up this morning. I couldn't be there. And a few other people I subscribed to, I was rolling. And I'm shut down now, but I'm tired and I still got some stuff to do. I'm gonna try to catch a few people, but I know I can hit a replay on yours. I'm always over there on Chef Code. That is my channel. If y'all, man, I love cooking. I follow a few people that cook, smoking barbecue. I follow him. I follow Benzo, Chef Code, anything dealing with cooking, cooking with Gina, any type of cooking shows. Your girl is on it. I'm going to start posting some of the people, y'all. I'm going to start posting some of the people that I follow and I've been following because I love cooking shows. I don't know about everybody, but if you cooking something up in the kitchen, and IV did that video, baby, he did a salmon over there, with those Brussels sprout, baby, that I can eat that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can sit there and just binge watch cooking. Me and my oldest daughter love watching cooking stuff. And I hate to say it, IV got 2 channels. And this one that he's on now, I ain't gonna even lie. I go over there from time to time. He got me sold on that cooking channel. I ain't gonna even lie. He got 2 great channels, but that cooking one, baby, woo, he do not be playing. And then he be in the grocery store shopping. That was a good. IV got some He definitely underrated over there. He got some good stuff popping on that cooking channel. So you get a chance, you can go over there and check him out if you like. He got both channels. I'm being, I don't know what you want to call me, but yeah, I love his cooking channel. That's just me. I love food and cooking network stuff. So, but you guys all connected. Marina got a channel. She just put out a video. Tony Yo, man, I guess he ain't in the chat. Tony Yo, because I don't know what he doing. I guess he was here early. Maybe he had to leave. Who knows? But he puts out a video, drops a video, and everybody here just about got content. Slim Shell, Tim King is gone, but his wife Donna, Everyday Life with the King, she has a channel. Y'all can scroll through. Yeah, there's Ivy's channel, Chef Fo. He goes live. And so if you can't catch people, y'all can hit replays. You know? It says it's all good. It says just with small talking. Okay, that's what's up. But you know you know how it is, Chef. It says I went live. Yeah. So if you go like at this time, whatever, even if now if you drop and go live, I'm not going to sleep as yet. I can catch. I do a little catching up tonight, but not a lot, because I still got to get rest because I got to roll hard again tomorrow. So I do what I can. But if I don't catch nothing else, I love watching all of your cooking videos, and I be binging on the bad boys. I try to leave as many comments as I watch them through I can. But yeah, so you guys, like I said, we had a ball. I appreciate everybody that took the time, and we was on here, shoot, an hour and 35 minutes, almost an hour and 40 minutes. And I appreciate everybody that came and stayed the whole time. Those that popped in at the beginning, the middle, last. At the end of the day, you came in to show me some love. Oh, this Chill Will crew was here. Let me see who else was here. So we got Ivy, he was here. Tony Yo, man, Marina, she was here. It's some other content creators. Wait, let me scroll. Y'all, I'm sorry about these allergies. I don't know what the world is going on. We got Trevor was here. I think Juicy was in here. Fashion by Jamaican Girl was in here. I'm just trying to go down to do a roll call. Okay, we got Tim King, Slim Shell, Marina. I'm just going through seeing what's in here. And if I missed anybody's name, I apologize. But I'm not going to go way, way back. There's a few, whoever was here. And if I missed your name, I do apologize. You guys stay connected. And if y'all want to, I said the same thing every time. Oh, I got to take some allergy medicine. My nose I just got all clogged up. I do apologize. I'm starting to sneeze and everything. Ooh. So I will say this, if you guys want to connect, if you're not connected with anybody, feel free, go right ahead. We will do trivia again. I'm going to start changing stuff up. I'm going to start talking about books and different authors and find out your favorite books. If you've read it, I'm just trying to change up in my live. YouTube, we're going to talk about them as a hit or miss, because YouTube, I think, messing with certain people's channel, certain stuff with the views. And I've been hearing people just dealing with a lot of stuff. So y'all, trying to change up the topic until I can retire and do like Chef Fo, get home and then be in that kitchen and throw down like he be doing every day, because he be throwing down. But at the end of the day, let's continue to support. We still got the challenge going on. For you guys don't know, all the way into the first part of February, just find somebody to go to their page, and just 3 top people that you really focus on and watching their content. If you can go in their lives, if you can watch their videos, whatever, and still support your other people. Then at the beginning of the month, just go back doing it however. But that's what we focus on. Put multiple people in if you want to. We're putting people in our what do you call it? In our posts, in case it could be somebody that you don't know. Like if you go to my post, those are people that I'm subscribed to, that I've been rocking with a long time. And I've been following these people. So when you see people on my post, they might not be in the clique. You might not ever see them on my channel or whatever the deal is. But I still communicate with them in other ways. And I've been rocking with them a long time. I like their content. And that's one thing. If you like a person, whether they come to your channel or not, you're going to be there. And there's just certain people I'm going to go on their channel and rock with them. I don't care if they don't come to my channel or not. That's just the way I roll. But some people won't come to your channel if you don't go to theirs. I mean, that's understandable. Everybody rock the way that they rock. But I'm going to your channel because I like the content. I ain't gonna lie, there's people that I don't feel their content like people don't feel mine. And that's okay. If you don't want to come, don't come. But you'll see people on my posts like Smith Nation, you know, I got my Dark and Lovely, my Girl and Her Locks. There's people I just been following for a long time, and I like them, and I post them, and it's all good. So I like their content. They might not never come to my channel, you know, but I can see some of them in my, they are subscribed to me, and they're, you know, nice. They got nice channels, and they don't have to come over here. Whether they watch me or not, I have no idea, but I still watch them because I like their content. And that's another thing. You can find somebody that you like their content, whether they come to your page or not, still watch their content. You know what I'm saying? Because I have subscribers. You know what I found out? I'm going to say this real quick about my son-in-law. Do you know my son-in-law told me he was, and I never heard of this until he said it. He said he is a ghost watcher. Have you guys ever heard of a ghost watcher? Let me explain. This is what he told me. So I guess this is his definition of a ghost watcher. A ghost watcher is someone, well, I'm not, no, this is just speculation. I'm just going by what he told me. A ghost watcher is someone that's subscribed to your channel. They watch all of your shorts. They go to all of your lives. They be in the bushes. They watch all your videos, but they don't comment. They are subscribed to you, but they watch all of your content. Every time you put out a video, they watch it. Every time you go live, they're there in the bushes. They don't ever comment, say anything. Every time you make a short, they watch it. And when you go to post, they look at all your posts, but they don't ever leave a comment. Though that's what my son-in-law said that he does. He said he is subscribed to so many people that he can tell you everything about their content. I guess I've ghost watched because I've watched a lot of people content and never left a comment. And that's another thing. There's somebody watching you. Believe it or not, everybody's not going to leave a comment. It's just good to leave a comment to let that person know that you've been there, because like Tim, there's a dude that I rock with. His name is Temperature Gauge. Like he said, he did say it's engaging. You want the audience to be engaging with you where they come and leave the comments. But sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But it is good when you go to the video and you see a whole bunch of comments and you can read them and everybody talking back and forth with each other. You know, everybody wants that, but it don't happen all the time. Sometimes I get engagement, sometimes I don't. It just varies. But at the end of the day, let's continue to support each other the best way that we can. Just keep doing. But I'm still thinking about when my son-in-law told me that he was a ghost watcher. And I had never heard that before until he said that. And he was like, Mom, well, you know, he called me Moms. He was like, Moms, you know what a ghost watcher is? I was like, nah, boy, what is a ghost watcher? Or watcher? And he broke it down to me. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a ghost watcher. And the reason why I bring that up to say this, you might have ghost watchers. Those are people that watch your content, but they don't comment at all. You put out a video right now, they going right to it, they gonna watch it. They're not gonna comment. They'll thumbs up, but they will not comment. And so that's what he does. They are what I would call somebody like that a silent supporter. A silent supporter. So you got that a lot of times. So that's one thing we should be thankful for. Let's be thankful for the ghost watchers, whatever he call them. And he said there's a lot of people that are ghost watchers, you know, ghost watchers. So when you have that, that's what it is. So yeah, Tim King says, back like I never left. Yeah, King, Tim, welcome back. Yeah, we were just talking. We wrapped it up. Marina got a few of them. A lot of the questions that we had asked. Like I said, you left off at the 55. So if you want to pick up, if you want to, if not, we finished the questions up. And we just gonna hit it up another time. Yeah, they did really good. And we had a good time. And like I said, you just came back on as I was getting ready to tie it up. And we got one real, Tim King, what I want to ask you that I had asked everybody and stuff. I want to ask you this one real quick and see if you can answer one of it. Because Tim is real good for trivia, so I want to ask him that. Now, you guys already know, but I want to ask Tim this. And we're going to get ready and end it. So, Tim, we asked, do you know it's 4 different states, Tim? It's 4 states. What state that you can be any age? Just name one, but it's 4 of them. And y'all can help him out if you want to real quick. Name one state that you don't, that there's no age. You could be 14, 12, 10, 9, and you can marry. And all you need is your, like a signature or a parent or judicial, somebody to sign off. Do you know one state that there's no set age that you have to be to get married? There's 4 states. Can you name one of them, Tim? Let's see if he knows one. No Googling. There's 4 states. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you name one of those states that it doesn't matter your age that you can get married? Because I'm asking Tim this. This is just one because I'm curious because him and his wife, Donna, they are excellent in trivia. I'm just trying to wonder because he left off and we had some few good ones. I'm going to see. He probably still thinking. Just say you don't know, Tim, if you don't know. And we'll tell you, there's only 4 states that you don't have to be no particular age to get married. He got 2 of them, California and Mexico. Yep. So California, New Mexico, well, yeah, Mexico, New Mexico. I think he meant New Mexico, Mississippi, and Oklahoma. So there's 4 states that it doesn't matter what age you are, and that's California, Oklahoma, Mississippi, and New Mexico. Yes, that's what it is. So yeah, but I'm not gonna go over all the questions. We had a whole bunch of good ones, and if you want, you can go through. You can even glance through and listen to some of them, or whatever the deal is. Some of them I know you know. Tim is pretty good. It says I'm not sure. Yeah, you were right. California, yeah, Mississippi, and New Mexico, and Oklahoma. It's the 4 states that you can be any age and get married in. So yeah. So okay, you guys, like I said, I'm glad everybody stopped through. We're gonna catch up. I can't say when I'm gonna come back on and do trivia. Y'all know I do random stuff because of my job and my schedule and me being tired. But remember, you guys have ghost watchers. You do. They might not, and I learned that from my son-in-law. Ghost watchers you do have. So anybody that watches is good. But y'all, I'm talking to real because I'm so tired. I done got tired. I have rode hard all day today, and your girl is tired, okay? I enjoyed the trivia, because I didn't go yesterday. I started to go today. I looks to me talking crazy, Lord. I almost didn't. I am so sorry because I'm tired. I almost did not go live today, but I thought yes because I'm steady trying to go live. But I appreciate it. We stayed on here almost 2 hours, y'all. I try to stay at an hour. And I thank you guys that was here from the beginning and the end, those that left, came back, whatever. At the end of the day, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day, okay? Marina said, get some rest, Queen. I appreciate it. Tim says, I have a good one. Stay safe out there. Yes, safe travels. I appreciate it. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, hey, hey. It's Yolanda, and I'm out. Mother Capricorn, I see you coming in. Hey, love, but we out. Have a good one because I am tired. Happy Valentine's Day, love. You guys go over there and check out my girl, Mother Capricorn. She going to put on a show for you. Love you, sweetheart. Happy Valentine's Day. You have a good night. Marina, thank you, sis. That's my girl. Go check her out. Go check her out. Go check out my boy, IV. Go check out Chef Fo over there. He got some good eating. Go check out my boy, Tony Yo, man. Check out everybody in the chat. Have a good one. Go check out Living Life with the Kings. Go check out my girl, Donna. You guys have a good one. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Have a good one. It's Yolanda, and I'm out. It's my birthday.